Praise God, Facebook. Today I'm preparing my French toast, my blueberry raspberry French toast, okay? And what I have here, I already have my bread pre-cut from last night, okay, that I cut up for this morning. So I ain't got to go through that right there. Again, this is my blueberry raspberry French toast. First, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna layer it. I already sprayed my dish with Spam spray. You don't have to do that because if you don't want to, but I do it just in case it sticks. But what I'm doing, I'm putting me some bread up in here. You can cut off the ends of your bread if you want, okay? But I just like the way it looks. I like the color of it, after, when it's cooking, I like that, the way it makes it look. That's why I don't cut the ends of my bread out. Plus, I feel like it gives you a firmer French toast. You can line it up any way you want as long as you have enough in here. You can line it up the way you want. Because this is going to cook about 45 to 60 minutes. That's what this is going to cook, 45 to 60 minutes. Just want to make sure that I got, okay. I just lined it up like this. You can take your time and line it up the way that you want to line it up. If you want to have it more better than this, you can do it. You can't really go wrong with it, okay? Because once it's baked, it's going to come all together anyway. And I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to put this over here. And I'm going to add this. This right here is a cup and a half of milk, okay? That I have here, a cup and a half of milk. I'm going to pour it up in here, a cup and a half of milk. You can use low fat milk, or you can use about whatever milk you really want to use for this right here, okay? That's up to you. I'm using 100% lactose milk. I'm gonna take about two teaspoons of cinnamon, put in here. In my cinnamon, you don't have to do it, but I got like a half of teaspoon of nutmeg, okay, in here. Then what I'm gonna do, I have 1/4 cup of sugar in here, okay? You can use sugar substitute. I eat Splenda, but today I'm not using Splenda. I'm using regular sugar, okay? But you can use Equivia, if I'm saying that right, or you can use Equal or Splendor, if I'm saying that right, okay? And I'm taking 2 teaspoons of flavoring, and I'm putting in here 2 teaspoons of flavoring, okay? Then I'm taking 4 eggs that I have beat up. 4 eggs that I beat up. I beat up 4 eggs. And I'm just mixing up a little bit more. And I'm putting it in here. The rest of the wet ingredients. And then what I'm doing, I'm going to mix this, okay? I'm going to mix this. You can take a blender and mix this if you want. Or you can take a Wix or a fork. Whatever you want to mix it up with. Just make sure that you mix it up real well, okay? Because you want all these ingredients to go really well, okay? You also can preheat your oven like I am. I'm preheating it. Now you could warm it, okay? You can warm it, okay, and it'll make the cinnamon and the nutmeg. It'll make it melt in here. Well, this should just be clear, okay? But I did melt. I didn't melt it this time because I want. It gives it a certain look when you just put it in like that, okay? That's baking, okay? It seems like it makes it brown, more prettier. But that's up to you how you want to do it. Again, for those who just tuning in, I'm making my blueberry raspberry cinnamon toast. Okay, that's what I'm making here. And what I put in here, I put in 4 eggs. I put in a cup and a half of milk. I put in 2 teaspoons of flavoring. I put in 2 teaspoons of cinnamon with a little bit of nutmeg in it, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Um, what else did I put in here? That's the only thing I put in here. And right now I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Don't forget your salt, okay? It does something for the flavor. Okay, I'm putting in my my half a teaspoon of salt, okay? And I'm just going to mix that a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay. I hope all your day is good. You know what? And don't forget to tell someone that Jesus loves, because you know he truly does. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to bring back my bread here, okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my blueberries and my raspberries, and I'm just going to put this across here. Also, this is good for a snack, okay? It's also good for a snack. Okay, let's say if you end up in you at night and you want a snack and you get very, you got that sweet tooth that you can't seem to kill. This is good for it, okay? Very good for it. Plus, it's not as sweet as a piece of cake or something like that, okay? So we'll put a little bit more on here. What this is going to do, this is going to dissolve as it cooks. Okay, some blueberries. Yes, there we go. That's my blueberry and raspberry over some day-old bread, more than a day-old bread. Okay, this is homemade bread. Okay, that I made myself. So this is not store-bought. This is homemade bread that I bought. That I cut it up in squares. Okay, I think it was. Let me see, like 12 squares. Okay, I cut up in about 12 squares each piece of bread. Okay, I think I had about 5 or 6 pieces of bread in here. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this. You know what? I'm gonna do it like this because I'm gonna take it by the cup. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna drench this over my all of my raspberry, blueberry bread. Uh, I'm making a French toast here. That's what I'm making. Which I'm not making a whole bunch of it. You could put more bread if you like. I may put some more bread in here. I may, depending on how I feel. I may put some more bread in here. But make sure you mix this up real well. Okay, make sure you do, so that the eggs will distribute very good in here. Okay, make sure that you mix it real well. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just a little bit more bread to this right here. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more bread to this. Not a whole bunch of bread, but I'm gonna add some more bread to it. Okay. Add some more bread to it. Because see, what's going to happen is my bread is going to soak up all of this. So you don't want to over bread it, okay? You don't want to put too much bread in it where it becomes dry. But you don't want to put not enough in there, okay? I think this right here is about good enough. Okay. What you want to do next is you want to pet it, okay? You want to pet it like this. You want to pet, let me see if you can see this good, okay? Okay, you want to pat it like this because you just want to make sure. You can use a fork. You don't have to use your hand, okay? You can pat it like this just to make sure that your bread and your berries, from your blueberries to your raspberries. And I got a couple strawberries in here, okay? And these were frozen. You can use frozen or you can use fresh. You don't have to use frozen, and you don't have to use fresh. You can use either one of them. It'll work for either one of them, okay? It'll do both of them good, okay? And what you're gonna do, you're gonna put this in the oven, and you're gonna let this bake about. I would say you're gonna let it bake about maybe about 45 to 60 minutes. I would say 45 to 60 minutes, or until it's golden brown, until it doesn't jiggle no more, okay? You want to make sure. I should have made up some more, but this is good. Okay, this is gonna soak it up, and I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna let this sit for maybe about 20 minutes. I'm going to let this sit in the juice maybe about 20 minutes before I put it in the oven. I'm going to let it sit about 20 minutes, and I'm about to time myself because I want to get the bread time enough to absorb, really absorb this juice. Okay, this milk this batter I made up. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna make up some brown sugar and cinnamon. I mean some maybe use brown sugar and a little cinnamon. I'm gonna sprinkle it on top of this. I'll let you know if it's white sugar or if it's brown sugar. Well, Facebook. God bless. I'll be right back with you. Let me let you see what this looks like again. That's what this looks like. This is my blueberry, raspberry, a little strawberry French toast. Yes, I just got through sprinkling with brown sugar and cinnamon. I'm about to put it in the oven now. God bless. You have a blessed day. I'll post the picture after it's done. Don't forget to tell somebody that Jesus lives because he truly does. You have a blessed day. Just want you to see truly what it looks like. Okay.